Where am I? I don't have my tag on. I don't even have this on. Hello, everyone. This is Scratch and Jack, your Scratch and host for the
Scratch and
Sunday
host.
hangout. For the Sunday
Yeah.
hangout. Can I talk, please? This is Scratch. This is such a bad startup. Anyhow, this is a Sunday hangout for the amazing plastic Google Plus community of scale modelers of all shapes and sizes, genres, interests, skill levels who like to share their tips and tricks with one another and sharing with one another's scale modeling achievements. Coming up right now, we have Christina. How you doing,
Hiya.
Christina? I haven't seen you in a bit.
No, yeah, I've been quite busy with the real life things, so now I'm not.
No, you're not. What are you building there?
I am building the 1/24 scale AEC Rootmaster.
Awesome.
It's a hefty kit. This is where I'm up to so far with that. The seats are
Yeah,
very
I'm
repetitive.
gonna be screen sharing some pictures that you have posted. The reason I'm so disorganized, this computer that I'm on right now decided to update, and I got onto my laptop to open the Hangout, so here I am trying to work through the bugs here. So that looks really cool. That looks really big, too.
It's big. It is very big. It's also very heavy. There's a lot of plastic in it.
Oh, yeah?
At the moment, I am just figuring out how to light it, because not many people who build this light it up, so cut out the tail lights to light that up.
Uh-huh.
It's also a smiley face. So yeah, there's that. It's going to be a bit tight in there, so I'm going to have to use SMDs, because it's quite thin. And
Yeah, it's quite thin in there, yeah.
I'll be lighting up all of the ceiling lights
Oh.
along here. We've cut that one out already.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's these, and then there's more on the top deck, but they will be a lot harder because on the top deck, the inner skin is on the same piece as the outer skin.
Oh, wow. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to make, I think, a false skin on the inside to put the lights in.
Uh-huh.
So we will see how that works out.
Well, that shouldn't be too
It'll
hard.
work. It will certainly work.
This is supposed to be removable, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I don't think I'll do that. I'll just glue it in place. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see how that ends out. That's pretty much all. Oh, and here's the cab.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh?
It's hard to get the light on it, so I'm not in a very good place. I'll use my phone. You can kind of see. It's probably not very good. It's probably best to just go look at the pictures that I posted, but
Mm-hmm.
see all the scratches on the floor and things like that.
That looks really. That's. I seen that you were showing me a couple days ago. You've done a lot of work on it, most definitely. Is it always that black?
What?
Is it always black
Yeah,
in the
everything is black. Everything in these is black, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the ceiling, some bits on and whatnot. Little fire extinguisher back.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's a good kit.
I have the photograph that you had posted of the passenger seats.
Yeah, just 6 of them. There's 32 in total.
That looks so real. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great.
No, I think it looks great, too.
Is that decal or is that paint that you did on the seat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab a seat. Yeah, a pain in the bum as well, because you have to fold them around the edges.
Right.
Probably not. There we go.
Wow.
Lots of microsol in these to get it to fit around the corners and around the edges.
Yeah, that's the Route Master Tartan.
Yes. Yeah, they're tedious to say the least.
A very efficient use of space and on four wheels, double deckers. You know.
Yeah,
So,
and they're not fun.
what color is it going to be? Is it going to be the green that you were posting, or is it going to be red?
Green.
Green.
I'm building it off an actual bus for the person who owns the bus now, so. And it will live with that in the museum, so.
Oh, very good. Very good. How you doing, Keith?
Me?
How you doing, Heath?
I'm very well, thank you.
You got a little bit of dirt around your mouth there. You should clean up.
It's called a goatee.
Oh, Jack, that was me.
Besides growing your goatee, what are you working on?
I am working on the 89 Batmobile.
Oh, nice.
I've just put a decal on the, just putting some decals on the cockpit detail.
Uh-huh.
If the bloody thing would stay on.
Would you want to show it?
Not really, because it's not really quite done yet.
Okay, keep us in suspense. How you doing, James?
I'm doing fine there, Jack.
And what are you
got
working on?
I got some more work done on my ship. I got the aft walls, stern, have the keel walls put on, the hull walls. So all that's left now to do is the stern and the bow piece, and then the hull will be pretty well done.
Google's not helping you out here. You're all dark. Is that I'm the only one who can't see him?
I can't see James either.
No, neither
Oh,
can I.
he's frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I? You did post some pictures, so why
Yeah,
don't
I posted some pictures for today.
Okay. Is it just to talk about? Oh. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the ones for today. Yeah.
Okay. So you put the bow and stern on.
Today I put the aft section of the hull panels on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my black X-Acto knife went.
Well, you know what? As long as he's not showing that he's on prescription drugs, I think it's.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not good.
So anyway, so got the aft section on, and all that's left now is the piece for the bow and the stern section to put on, and then the hull itself will be basically done.
For those of you who are watching and thinking, this is not styrene, this is not plastic, this is paper.
Yes.
This is definitely paper. Ah, cool.
So soon be able to start moving towards working on the deck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's
Hi,
where I'm
Jamie.
at today.
Hi, Jamie. I haven't seen you in a bit.
So I missed the Hangout the other day. I was kind of busy.
What's working on your bench?
Just finishing off the. Just finishing off the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've just done the mid section middle. It's ready to put all the lights in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been working on. You got that bit too.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Boy, that's a tough build. Doesn't look that all difficult, but not only fighting the pieces trying to fit together, it's just trying to get those pylons to be at the same height.
Yeah, it's the pylons are one of the big problems on it at the moment. This is why I'm having to I've done the pylons in like sections, and I've kind of got it, but I've trimmed off these and drilled out the trenches for the cable, and then it seems to close up a little bit better.
What gauge wiring do you use?
Magnet wire.
Oh, you really got to do some trunching in that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, it just makes life a little bit easier. Using the magnet wire.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I've got all little bits done, ready, and ready to put everything into one place.
For those of you who are watching and don't know what magnet wire is, I got a nice big spool of this, and this is the wire. I mean, it's really thin, and this is the wire that if you take a little electric motor apart, you'll see these wrapped around magnets. And of course, with the alternating circuit, electric going through it, makes the motor turn. So and it's insulated with enamel coating, which can be burned off either with a solder iron or a cigarette lighter. So it can be difficult to work with. I mean, it's almost like wily, like Medusa's hair, you know. But if you don't have it under control, it can get pretty frustrating.
Yeah, magnet wire.
There it is. You got to label them too, you know. You got all the tape labels on it. Yeah, so that's what magnetic wire is. So how you doing, Jay? I haven't seen you a bit.
I've been doing. I been working on the putting together the Defiant accurizing kits for people, and yesterday Deanne and I were at an office supply store, and they had a beautiful Canon color laser printer on clearance, one left for $70. So with full cartridges and everything, so we jumped on that, and I'm happy about it because that means I can do part of the Defiant kit the way I wanted to in the first place, but it was just kind of a pain being able to do it. With a laser printer, I can do photo etch. And so,
really?
Yeah, and so the this is just a test run, but the ladders that go on the back of the engine are going to be photo etch pieces that'll come like this. I'm instead of casting them in resin, because those are very, very thin and just delicate. I've been working on the Johnny Quest Dragonfly. That's got magnet wire on it too, because I've got the engine lighted. Why, I don't know, but I just decided to light the engine, you know. I can't build models right out of the box anymore. And I got a nice deal at the hobby store yesterday. I've wanted a model of the X1, the Bell X1, the first plane that
yes.
they say it's the first plane that broke the sound barrier, but the truth of the matter is it's probably the first plane that did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Because there were planes in World War II and such that went down and broke the sound barrier on the way down.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've wanted a decent model of it, and anyway, I got this.
Oh, Pegasus.
That's nice.
1/18th scale.
Oh.
Wow. So, I mean, this is a big model.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Wow.
the detail in the cockpit is pretty useless, so I have to decide whether I want to rebuild that or not. It's not a bad kit. It's not a super great kit, but it can be made into something pretty nice. So that and finishing up a couple of other projects, what I've been working on. So.
All right, thank you, Jay. And how you doing, Keith?
Oh, hello, Hazel.
Sun is shining down under.
Yep, beautiful day.
Excellent.
Well, over here.
I'm not over there. Adelaide is just one of those places that, you know, where Heath is.
I'm in the process.
Oh my
just
god,
about,
I want it so bad. Ah.
Well done. She's all
Cool,
she's all
Jets!
set up.
Sweet.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
this
how
is
much I
the
wanted a Liberator.
yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. You can't find too many of them around. This is the Titan Find one,
Yeah.
and it's really nice. I've got the engines lit up, although you can't see that, and it pulses and all the rest of it. Yeah, there's that. I'm halfway through, or a bit of the way through, doing the Defiant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for Jay's parts to arrive. That's all, and then I'll chuck them in and continue on with it. Do a bit of lighting on it. I'm doing a couple of these Vipers as well. These little
sweet.
1 to the 72nd Mobius ones.
Oh,
I've got the
Are there two in there, or is just one?
2.
Yeah, there's 2 in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty good value. So I'm lighting them up. I can't get anything. I can't do anything unless I light it. It's just,
Yeah. I think
That sounds like someone else I know.
I think it was past the stage of just building was as it came.
So yeah, I've got the there's another company that brings out the what they call a Razor Raider, and it's the reimagined old Solemn Raider, and it's really nice, and I was really happy when Mobius brought out the 1 to the 72nd Vipers, because they'll be a good match for one another, so to speak. Put them on a nice diorama. So, yeah.
The build of the Titan Find, I've got that to build. How did you find it?
You mean that one, Keith?
No, they're just the Mark II Vipers. They're the small 1 of the 72nd ones.
1/72nd, yeah.
Keith, how did you find the build of Titan?
It's not too bad, but these spars on it, because it's all solid resin, these weapons pods up the top are incredibly heavy. So the spars that join them, like the thin parts that join the weapons pods, I would reinforce those with a couple more rods in there so they don't move, because it's pretty fragile. But other than that, I mean, there's a few pits and holes because it's resin, but you just fix those up. If you can't, just sand off the bits that you can't fill in and replace it with plastic. But other than that, it's fine. It was good.
Well,
good build.
you turned us on that particular. Anyhow, speaking of the Scratch Build, King 2 is also. There's a lot of these guys are so good. Hi, Ken.
How you doing, Jim?
Doing very well, thank you, sir. And but I'm gonna screen share something, and you tell us what it is, because this is something you posted. Come on, here we go.
That one's for me, Jack.
Where did it go?
I can't see it. I can't see it, Jack. No.
Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Nice one.
That is lovely.
I'm doing a diorama for the Telford show, Jack. And Ken's kindly built me the trench.
The trench. Oh boy, that's got pretty popular. I'm working on something like that too, but not that sophisticated. Wow, I mean that's all scratch built. That is not. These are panels that you've done individually. Is that right?
Yeah, it's excellent.
I can't see it there, Jack. Yeah.
Can anybody else see it?
Oh yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. This is the trench. This is actually at the end of the trench where, I'm not even sure. Is that where the portal is for the torpedoes that Luke shoots off? Or I thought it was, I don't know.
That's the end. That's the end where the torpedo goes in before she explodes. Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks like a target. The Empire's not coming. It puts out a target to, I don't know. Shoot here and it'll be destroyed. Oh, this is splayed out. You have the two walls laid down on either side of the bottom.
Ken, what was the overall length of that eventually?
36.
That's fine. That's bang on. It's to go with these, Jack.
I forgot all about the end part when you give me the measurements. So I add extra inches on for it.
It's to go with these.
Oh, okay. And what scale is that? 72 scale?
Yeah. It's not just this one though. I've got this one.
72 scale. That's pretty small.
And this one.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
And
Very sophisticated there, mister.
two of these. And then you got two of them.
Yep. That is the Bandai. I'm working on the fine mold one.
The Bandai is slightly better, Jack.
Okay.
The detail on Bandai is slightly better.
I can't handle details because I mess up all the time. I'm working on I found to take long breaks in between putting parts together. Yes. Okay, and next up we have Mike Bassford. How you doing, Mr. Mike? Coach Kyle, show off card
there. I'm working on a 124 scale tanker truck. It's scratch building and kit bashing and resin parts. The 53 Ford pickup chassis, I don't know if you can tell, but I've stretched it. And then this goes on the back. And I didn't post these yet. I have them ready for posting, and this goes on the front. This is a four-door.
That is a cool.
So there never built a cab over 53 Ford four-door. It's a Phantom model. You know, never existed. And this tank probably never existed, especially not on a light truck frame. But some of what I'm getting done is, if I can screen share, is that all right, Jack?
Oh, absolutely. Go right ahead.
Now those wheels are resin rims.
Oh, wow.
They're white resin, but I've already painted them red. It's mostly resin, all the stuff. There's parts and pieces that I'll be using from the kit. Actually, I bought two kits because I don't know if I might need more stuff from the kit to make it work than what I have. Where's the, oh, I gotta hide this, whatchamacallit. I'm sure that's one of their improvements.
You were explaining to me that this is a kit that you can pick and choose what parts you want, such as what the cab will look like, what the back end will look like, and so on.
Yes. It takes a lot of fitting and messing around. The inside of this is not finished. It's just kind of globbed in there. but I've made a beam to go across with two pins. These pins fit the chassis. There's a couple holes back here that would normally fit on a pickup bed. And the pickup bed I don't have handy, but this normally built as a pickup. I have a tow rig chassis, resin chassis that I could put on here. I have a 53 cab over cab that's a two-door, not a four-door. So there's a lot of different ways you can build these kits. You don't have to do it the same as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
There again, I can't build anything stock. The only thing I successfully built stock was the scale trailer to hold a Curtis midget. But everything I modify everything. One of the scratch built things. This seat normally goes against the pickup back wall, and so consequently is hollow. And I filled it in with styrene and then some quarter round to make a thing like that. And this here, I'm going to just kind of paint it silver or put all clad or something on there and make it look like a grab handle. So this is the front seat. And I will have to totally scratch build the back seat. I'll have to scratch build what goes in here. And then I have several other kits that I'm working on at the same time.
Cool. I just want to make mention that there's some static coming through, and I'm trying to find out where it's coming through, and I'm not finding it. But I'm sorry for the sound quality. Go ahead, Mike.
I got in contact with a guy that makes decals, and for about $40, if I provide all the artwork, he has an Alps printer, and he will print me a sheet the way I want to make the decals, to make this into. I want to make it into a Texaco tanker. So I bought a
Chevy.
kit.
You were saying that's going to be a Chevy, and you don't build Chevys.
No, this is a Ford. I had to buy a Chevy.
Okay.
I bought a Chevy pickup because it comes with decals, Texaco decal for the doors.
Oh, I see.
I bought it just for the decal. I might not build it. It's an AMT kit, 53 Chevy pickup, but the kit is excellent. It's an excellent. There's people like Dr. Cranky that use it for dozens. They bought cases of them. They're that good. But he uses it for bases of a lot of his rat rods and dystopian builds that he makes. And then what happened to Jack? In any case, he's gone on to something else. All right, I'll shut up.
It's okay.
No, that's
Wayne.
fine.
Hey, Wayne, check out what I'm screen sharing here. Unmute yourself. Explain yourself on this particular share. Oh, yeah, you're still muted.
Did you too?
Oh, there you are. That's pretty cool stuff you got there, mister. Wayne?
Jack, can you zoom in on that? So
I can certainly do that.
Jack, you're breaking up.
Okay. All right. Gosh, I gotta love Google.
That is sweet.
Yep. And I'm not sure what locomotive this is. It looks British to me.
It's a German one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend. This is German.
It's alright. I don't know if you can see.
British ones are all clean and smooth and don't have pipes on the outside, generally.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They'll care about making them look pretty.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly, it's a pretty cool build.
It's very ouch.
Okay. This has been very rough. Sorry, guys and gals. Randall Scott is sleeping now. He's not able to join us because he's getting ready for his week. He's from the UK, and he is some scratch building here. And I think this is, what is this?
Typhoon, isn't it?
Okay. This is the Tiffy build. Fuselage framework.
Oh, that's nice.
I can't zoom on this one.
That must be pretty big. There's a 1 to 24th or something.
Yeah,
The
I
one-
think it's 24. Yeah.
There we go, some close-up. No, it doesn't look like a scratch build. It's actually a kit. Unless he's
Yeah,
actually
that's actually it. Yeah,
good. Yeah.
that's that
So,
Typhoon.
He's calling it a Tiffy?
Yeah,
Tiffy. Yeah, it's a Typhoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's short for Typhoon, Tiffy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will one-up that. Of course, I can up this too. And our friend Don Gilchrist has a real good sense of humor. This is a downspout.
Oh gosh.
I won't show that. I just did. So our model building can be, anatomically correct. Mark, yesterday on the Hangout, on the Across the Pond Hangout, I wanted more pictures of the Thunderbird. This is looks like he's painted it with what am I thinking of?
With the outline.
Lacquer, outside, yeah. Got some good detail there. I'm not familiar with the Thunderbirds. Is that something that's generational? Like, I don't know. For me, it was Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, well, it's back to the
1965.
mid-70s.
Oh yeah.
It's in Britain.
Yeah.
It was shown again in the early 90s and the early 2000s as well. So that's like how a lot of younger people love it as well. That I have.
Oh, look at that. The wings fold. Really cool.
In my little Matchbox one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's another Jerry Anderson show.
Oh, that's cute. That is cute. That's pretty small. How you? How you doing?
Good. Doing good.
Uh,
It's nice to be home.
what's that?
It's nice to be home on the bench.
Nice to be. Yeah, it is nice to be on the bench. Definitely. And anything in particular working on now?
Working on a Ducati.
Oh.
White bill.
One model.
What year is it?
I don't know. It's a 916 Senna. So I'm going to say early 2000s.
Okay.
Oops.
Well,
Maybe not.
no.
90.
Yeah, I had an 851. They're beautiful. Ducatis are a nice bike.
Yeah, they certainly are, but they always seem to look the same to me.
They look nice, but I hate the dry foot.
Can't tell the difference between the different models. I'm sure there's more than one.
Yeah, they Ducati cut out a lot of the fairings and whatnot else, and it just, when you're in the wind, it makes it a lot more streamlined. It's a lot easier to ride the bike without the fairings.
Besides that, Jack, I'm doing nothing else. Except for having an adult glass of water.
And I have, who is this? And I think he said this is a T-34. And the detailed paintwork is really, really cool. A lot of dry brush technique in this one, I would think. Has anybody done something like this, something like this that will be running like this? How that'd be a change? That'd be dry brush.
Looks like oils and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably just use oils.
Oils. Yeah.
Yeah. Or enamels, whatever.
Supposed to do this.
A lot of times guys use ink. Thinned out ink, very thin ink.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, ink works well.
Makes really good wash.
It makes it. You're saying it makes a good wash?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
You put it in the seam and it runs, and then you can tilt it and it'll flow like that. And you dab it with tissue, and it'll come out gorgeous. Or you take them back up with a dry brush, go backwards.
I would have never thought of using ink, India ink.
Yeah. A lot of your model railroaders, there's a lot of processes that the model railroaders use that come right over to armor without any problem. Things like dry transfers for numbers and symbols and that from the model railroad type stuff goes right over to armor, no problems.
Well, I was working on this Fine Molds TIE Fighter, and they have this sidewall that has decals on it. The sidewall would go on the side, the cockpit. But once I tried to put it together, it fit. So I ripped them off. I'm not using them. Here's see if I can get this lit up. There's the top part is a little clear. Let's see. There's a guy in there. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what a cutie little pilot!
Yeah.
What a cute little pilot!
Yesterday, I was talking to Mike, and I was thinking, should I use a paintbrush or just airbrush because the top part is a clear part, and there's mask to keep it from, of course, being painted. And I told him I'm just lazy and I don't want to break open and dirty up an airbrush to do that. And it turns out that I should have been so lazy because it's not too clean. I take off the there it is. It's not too clean when I take off the mask. So I think airbrushing it wouldn't have been, or I could not even use the mask because these ridges are pretty high up. And we can just lay the brush across it and just hang it by hand. But the top part, most definitely. Here's with the one with the mask on it still, and it's just blood right underneath it. So yeah, I'm not using the sidewalls, and because I just can't fit the cockpit in there. So I painted the inside black. So you see it off to the side. There we go. See, it's all black inside.
Are you lighting that one, Jack?
No, you know, I know how you. No, not at all. I know how you feel, Keith. That all my builds need to be lit, and there's Star Wars models. What do you like? The cockpit would be the only thing that would light on this.
There's my dashboard for the Batmobile.
Right. But a Batmobile's a car. You would light up the dashboard and the headlights and the taillights and whatnot.
Yeah, well, I've just put the decals on there.
All right.
That's done, and painted the lights and everything like that, like the two front lights and the two back lights. Look how big these tires are. Well, that's the back tire. That's the front tire. Look at the difference.
Chunky.
It doesn't look. Oh, okay. One's chunkier. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe if I put it that side.
Oh, see, the Batmobile will look cool lit up.
Yeah, I was gonna light it up, but
Does the Batmobile model have like a hood that opens up and you can see the engine? Is there an engine component to this?
well, this one doesn't have an engine. This one doesn't have an engine to build.
Okay.
This one is a. Who built this one? Let's see. Ashima built did this one.
Ashima. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no engine. Well, we don't need to see the engine, I suppose. Because
no, you don't. The Batmobile. The Batmobile.
It could be hamsters running on a treadmill too.
Well, actually, the actual car had the actual Batman, 89 Batman had a V8 Corvette engine in it, and the original Batmobile only went 45 miles an hour. This one went about 80 miles an hour. With a fully working jet engine.
So, Keith, what do you use? Do you use magnetic wire too to light your models? Do you use what do you use?
I just use really thin gauge, about 30 gauge wire.
30. Oh, that would be magnetic wire. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close to it. This is plastic coated stuff, but I have to get a hold of some of that magnetic wire. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it gets a little wily because it's so thin. It's hard to trace.
Yeah, I think all of them do.
Well, the ones you use, is it stranded or is it solid?
Nah, it's solid.
It's solid, yeah. Well, of course, magnetic wire is solid too.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you strip the 30 gauge wire with plastic or vinyl insulation? Do you have a stripper that would be wire stripper that would be small enough?
No. Generally, I just again heat it up with a soldering iron, and that'll get rid of the plastic on the outside of it.
Burn it off, yeah. Well, I found with magnetic wire, for burning it off, the iron has to be greater than 700 degrees. 700. That would be Fahrenheit.
Yes, it has to be pretty hot.
That would be Fahrenheit. Yes, that would be pretty hot. The ones that they sell, like at Home Depot, I get the Weller. I don't know what model this is. This gets about 900 degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you can find yourself a wire wrap tool, it'll have a stripper on it that can strip that epoxy off of the wire.
Well, yeah, I found that using a solder iron to burn it off shortens the life of the tip.
Other than the risk of oxidizing the wire, that's all.
Right. But I use a cigarette lighter. I've got a couple on my bench. So
Well, that's handy to know. You say a wire wrap tool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magnetic wire takes up practically up no space at all. You can get it around tight corners. You don't have to do too much applications to use it, other than drilling holes and have it pass through, so on and so on. But anyhow, boy, it's a really lazy Sunday night for us.
Yes.
Some of us are off on Monday.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. It's a bank holiday for Americans. It's not.
Yeah.
We don't do a bank holiday.
Well, it's Easter Monday for us over in Aussie land.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
That's why this room is crowded.
it's boring.
It's a holiday here too.
Yeah, we're workaholics. Americans take the least amount of vacation. And I believe it. I haven't had a vacation in probably 5 years. I don't afford it anyway.
Yeah, down
models. I spent my vacation on my models.
here in Australia, Easter's like I don't know. It's a huge holiday down here. Everyone goes away and camping and
Okay. That sounds
Everybody,
like Labor
everybody
Day.
goes away,
Yeah,
and then they come back and go back to work.
yeah, it sounds like our Labor Day at the end of the summer, because Easter will be the end of the summer for you for the most part,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you do all those last bits of whatever you do in the summer. Sounds like September or first 7 days in September. It just depends on where Monday falls for us. It's called Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I wouldn't be able to do anyway because I spent. Look behind me. I got to get rid of this stuff so I can go on vacation.
Build it or sell it.
So what are you holding there?
Today not supposed to get white up Labor Day.
My wife says build it or sell it.
I dug this one out from my archives.
Oh wow.
I
Good.
did this.
Wow.
I did this
What,
one.
what's this one?
The Stromo.
Oh,
I dug that one.
Whoa.
Is that really finished yet? But I started about 12 years ago and I never get a chance to finish.
Is that a scratch build or is that like the halcyon kit?
I'll scratch build.
Ah, beautiful.
Hmm.
I get a bit more work to do on the back there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the halcyon kit, and I'm gonna start that one reasonably soon. I love the model; it's nice.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sweet.
She's working diligently.
So, what have you done there, Christina?
Putting out the
Also been Starbucks.
Okay.
put a mesh behind it. But in the kit, because the grill is blanked off, there's no detail behind it, so I had to scratch build the radiator and the chassis leg, radiator mount, and cross member.
Sweet.
So
Are you going to dirty it all up?
What? It's all pretty it doesn't show up too well on the camera, but it is pretty big.
Why is Mike wearing a Christmas hat when it's May?
So the green that you're doing is you're going to do the green with it as well.
Yeah.
Down in Australia, it's Christmas, isn't it?
No.
You have to wait until July. Christmas in July, I know.
So now it's all
It's
doable.
Santa. Okay. Anyway, Christina, go ahead.
But now the extra stuff that I've been doable.
Awesome.
I need to put some mesh in there, obviously, and tidy it up.
Yeah.
But it's there now.
Oh, I see.
I may have made the radiator too tall, but I'm not sure. I might have to drop it down a bit more.
Alright.
Sockets for your
Well, you know it's too. If it
headlights.
boils over, then it's probably too small.
Sockets for this.
This tonight,
Our friend Bob Busking couldn't make it to hang out with us on this for the Across the Pond. It worked. There
Oh
we go.
yeah, there we go.
And this is Corvair.
It's a Pogo. Voight.
Convair, actually.
Voight spelled like people that make balls. Voight. Convair.
Honda.
Yep.
the only problem with this kit is it's kind of warped.
They were trying to get.
Well, you're
The problem was with those, they
It's an
took off
interesting
fine,
subject.
but they couldn't land them.
Yeah, the whole kit's quite warped. And hopefully it'll get any problem.
That is a huge kit.
It's huge.
Massive. That'll be like this tall. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a photo of that.
Eh.
Just hold that up to the camera. I want to take a photo of it. Thank you.
So there's only seats on one side of the bus?
Oh, I can't remember how to do it in the market.
So there'll be seats on one side of the bus and not on the other side, or?
I just
maybe
haven't
there-
done that
Oh, okay.
yet. It's
I
such a
should put the forward of the spiral staircase.
That will be fun.
I'm gonna ride one of those one of these days. There used to be one here in town, but it couldn't like go anywhere because here in town we have utility wires going across the streets and the roads.
Oh, okay, I see.
There you go.
Wow. We don't have double-decker buses, so it's interesting to see
We've
one.
got one down here in Adelaide as an express bus from Adelaide to the Adelaide airport. We've got about 2 of them. Alright, who's doing those sound effects?
Yay!
Who's doing those sound effects? I want to kill them.
Anybody pick up one of these?
It's Jamie. All you gotta do is pay attention to the little green dots.
This is how it will look when it's done all weathered and green and a bit yucky, so.
So does the kit
Okay,
come
what
with a
is-
whole bunch of those signs and stuff like that, or?
No, I'm gonna have to make
Yep.
them.
Okay.
It comes with some, but they're a bit crap.
Alright.
Too modern.
It almost seems like you're gonna take the top off and put wheels on it. It'll be a bus.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're like the one where it's the top ripped off.
Little boys will play,
Oh,
no
yeah.
matter how old they can get.
Yeah.
I got a close-up of a picture of the deck on your bus. How does this work out?
Oh, my little go-kart. Hold on, I'll get that here. I'll show you
It
it.
looks like a Coke bottle laying in the aisle there.
Hold on, I'll show you it. It's pretty damn tiny. Yeah, I'll drop it here. Here we go. Hold on. Useful focus.
That would have to be the world's smallest bottle of Coke I've ever seen. In fact, that deserves a nice little clap.
There it is.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, my nails are horrendous.
Did you make that or?
Yeah, it started as life as a little piece of clear sprue.
Yeah.
That's just to put on the bus forever. I'll make some other bits of rubbish and...
I can't believe it. That is that. Oh, how anyone can make a bottle that big of Coke is amazing. Yes, exactly.
My camera...
We boys and girls with our toys.
I ain't doing anything.
Hey!
Well, a couple of weeks ago,
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, Joe McCaslin was starting on his Huey helicopter, and it looks like he's got some progress.
Yeah.
Boy, Google, come on, do it. There we go. Y'all can see this?
I think it's done.
Wow.
Yeah. Ah, it's a Huey.
Yeah, this is posted March 31st, so it's only what, a week now.
Yeah, he's done a nice job with that kit.
Oh, who is doing that? What's happened?
Wow.
That's gorgeous. Good.
He's still working on it.
The windows are all, I don't know, has he masked the windows, I wonder?
Yeah, he's got a mask.
Yeah, it looks like he's masked the windows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah, that's a beautiful chopper.
It is.
I think he was saying last week, or last time I heard him speaking, that he was going to start working on the rotors.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff all here at the community. Okay, boys and girls. Looks like we've filled up an hour worth of, yeah, that's right, cashing it. Oh, some people's kids.
You invited him.
You know them little green dots give you away, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us and sharing what you got. It was a little slow night, but hey, I think we shared a lot. So, Aries, thanks for stopping by and showing off your new cap, the Monsters cap.
It's cold still. That's snow this morning.
Cold. I had the heater on earlier, but I guess it warmed over a little bit. It was pretty warm here today. I'd say it was about, 65 Fahrenheit?
It would have been 32 here, your temperature.
Yeah.
And Christina, good work on the double decker. Looking forward to it being done. Thank you for joining us. It was good to see you. You come and go. You just come and go.
Well, I wish I would be here more often, but I don't have anywhere permanent to put the computer anymore, so
Sure.
it throws me about a bit.
Sure. I can understand that, but keep on working on those models. You're doing a good job. Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
And Lee, it's a bank holiday. What are you doing today?
I'll be probably doing some more model work.
Okay. Thanks.
I've got the Enterprise to finish, so I'll be probably working on that. Oh, but before I go,
You're the one I know that gets applause. Thanks for sharing there, Heath. And James, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, you're welcome.
no worries.
And Jamie, thank you for staying up so late. I don't say that to Christina because she's a vampire. She stays up late
Oh,
anyway.
not anymore. I am exhausted.
And thanks, Keith, for stopping by and sharing what you got. And do you produce any videos for YouTube?
No, not as yet. I've got to get into that. I just haven't.
Even if you just post it, I can't share videos on the Hangout because it makes no sense to. But pictures, certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Do a lot with pictures.
I will have to do that. I've been exceptionally slack.
It's okay. It's okay. I got a camera because I thought I want to do it, but these Hangouts take up my video time, so to speak. So the best thing about it, I don't have to edit this.
No, you don't.
Thanks, Ken, for stopping by and showing us what you got there in the Death Star's trench. Good stuff. And Mike, without you, we wouldn't have had so much fun.
Well, at least we didn't have any costume accidents.
All right, thanks, guys, for stopping by. And keep on modeling. And this is Scratch and Jack for another 2 weeks. We'll have Across the Pond on Saturdays, and that will be Saturdays North America time. And blah, 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 blah. And on Sunday night hangouts, too. In a couple weeks. Thanks for stopping by and sharing. And keep on modeling, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. I don't know where my off button is.
Ta-ta.
Got 4 of us. There's our off button.